so Map Mountains. We start our ride at the Map Lab in Collingwood. We hit the Bully and then head out through Baldwin to Templestowe. We then make our way back to town via Rosehill Road and Pony Club. We go back through Heidelberg and we do a full southbound Bully lap before heading back to the lab. The ride runs Tuesday mornings and is about 44 k's in length and has about 688 meters of elevation. So we usually roll out at about 6:15, but if you want to drop your bag or grab a coffee before the ride, the lab's open before that. Good turnout this morning, about 15 of us, and here's Joe, the ride leader, giving us a bit of a brief on what to expect for the morning. We rolled out at 6:15 and the total elapsed time for the ride was about an hour 50, so you usually get back to the lab a little bit after 8 a.m. So we start things off by heading out onto the Bully, and there's a firm pace on the climbs, but generally everyone's pretty chill, catching up and just kind of hanging out. Riding the Kew Boulevard in the morning is really a special thing. It's this little bush oasis in the middle of the city and it has relatively few cars. It's really something special. It's very popular for cyclists. So we come off the Bully and start heading through Kew East to Baldwin North. The ride is still very chill at this point and we head up this climb up Kilby Road, eventually to Doncaster Road. From Doncaster Road we turn onto the High Street climb up towards Templestowe, and this is where things get a little bit spicy. One of the reasons I love this ride and I do it most Tuesday mornings is that you can have a really good hit out on climbs like this and then we all regroup at the end. So the ride really caters for quite a broad spectrum of abilities. You want to be a fairly strong rider, but there's always regroup points after things get a little bit spicy. So this is the next climb. It's Wood Street and it kind of goes up in 3 ramps. If you didn't test your legs on High Street, Wood Street will definitely make up for it. This is a really tough little climb with some really steep little ramps. Another great thing about this ride is it's really social and it's not just dudes. There's plenty of female representation as well, which is fantastic. After Wood Street, we all regroup, make sure everyone's together, and we head out through Templestowe to Rosehill Road, which is where things get a little bit harder. Rosehill Road has a couple of pretty steep pinches in it, and after those pinches it's pretty kind of flat out right up until Pony Club climb. Pony Club for the faster riders is just a flat out effort, but there's also plenty of people just taking it chill in the main group. I'll post a link to my Strava at the end of this video and you'll be able to see all of these segments and how long these climbs are, what kind of gradients they are, etc. None of them are particularly long. So once Pony Club is done, we roll down the other side, and how good's bike riding? Like, look at this. This is awesome. Once again, we all regroup, and there's another little pinchy, sprinty climb up Buckingham Drive. Today, you're witnessing me set a new 30-second power PR. So yeah, that happened. I was also holding my GoPro in my mouth basically, so I've got this grill mount that kind of you bite down on, so I had my teeth closed this whole effort. Yeah, it was pretty rough. I averaged 825 watts for these 30 seconds. Ow. So we regroup and the pace comes out of the ride again as we meander through the back streets of Heidelberg and Ivanhoe. We then make our way back onto the boulevard for a full southbound loop. So here, if you're feeling it, you can send a flyer and attack off the front, and you'll probably be joined by a few of us. Otherwise, you can stick with the main bunch and they'll roll at a pretty even pace along the boulevard. Once again, we regroup at the end of the boulevard at Walmer Street, and we make our way back to the lab for coffees and chats. You can ride this ride however you want. You can ride it super hard, or you can take it chill. It's a chance to catch up with mates or make new friends. Everyone is super friendly, and these are the reasons why this is one of my favorite bunchies in Melbourne. Thanks so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this format in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and let me know which bungee you think I should cover next.